Okay, we're live.
All right, it is 1 o'clock on the 22nd. I will now call the meeting for the second budget hearing to order. Directors Wood and Herrick are present, so we have quorum. And I will now open it up for any public comments for our 2027 budget to the public. If we don't have anybody here, is there anybody online?
There's one person online.
Okay.
That's me, actually. So it's
All right. And that comment?
yep. Looks good.
Okay. Well, we just have to wait a few minutes, and if nobody shows or joins us online, then Susan and I can move forward.
So, this is just public comment. And the next board meeting, are you approving the budget
We
or
have to approve it today
today? Okay.
because it has to go in before the July 1st.
Okay.
Deadline. That's why we had to have 2 meetings this month.
It'd be a quick meeting.
Yep.
How's the public storms in?
Oh, now you've done
Pitchforks.
it.
Be interesting to see any comment they have.
Well, yeah, I would too.
Yeah, well, I think the last meeting we were open for public comment then as well.
Sure.
Yeah,
Yeah, we did a public comment session there too.
it'd be kind of exciting. I've never had it happen.
At any of
I
you
have.
Oh, really? Oh.
at the summit for the cemetery? Or-
Mhm.
Mm.
I believe it was Mr. Ravenberg who had comments,
Oh,
but that was back when Corey was still with us.
Anybody come on yet?
Nope.
Yay. Oh, I do that. I need a nap.
I wish I could take a nap.
Oh, yeah. Well, I was awake till 4:30 last night. It was 4:30. There you go. What's that weird line outside my window? It's very light.
is Gary doing cattle still?
I don't know.
Hmm.
I don't know.
That's what he said last meeting. Was they had
The cattle species.
some news to deal with. I think they've been weaning cattle out by me because at night you get the constant
Brian.
moo fest.
Oh, dear.
Like,
Babies.
and they're a couple miles up the road from me and I can still hear them just clear.
There's a new meeting room policy.
Uh-oh.
When we're done, we have to go through the checklist, but then they come back into the room with us and double check. So somebody somewhere along the line must have been naughty. No, we have a
No,
more
it
strict
wasn't us.
process.
I think we've been naughty.
I assume it's probably someone leaving things unkempt.
Either that or they've been having keggers in here or something.
Oh, dear.
Well, I guess they've had a real problem with alcohol down here. It's like,
Somebody spent the night.
Oh, dear.
That's why we shut this down for all the parties.
why?
It was taking its toll on our tables and chairs. We had someone in here because we can't walk the rest of the library up. So,
Oh, wow.
yeah, we had someone spend the night. We had a lot of alcohol.
Hmm.
So we just quit it. So you can only have meetings in here during.
Business hours?
Wow.
If it
That is
ever,
rough. I don't know.
ever gets better, yeah, they would call and say, we want to book the party room.
The party room.
The party room is done.
Wow.
I'm sure they meant that one since it has the kitchen and stuff.
That's what they meant, but the thing is, we can't lock anything off, so they were everywhere.
Oh, jeez.
So just,
That makes
so I was
sense,
the
yeah.
main commissioner that said, we were gonna do this. There is no other library in the state of Oregon that stays open after operating hours.
Yeah, I didn't know they did it after operating hours.
And you'd go by on Saturdays and Sundays and it'd be just a disaster.
Wow.
So
That's a shame.
can't blame the library, you gotta blame me, because like, and the girls, they just were like, they had to clean up, they had to, and they were charging nothing.
Yeah.
The
Well, I
only
think it
one,
was a good choice that
the
you made.
only one that was upset was the quilters, and I got them taken care of.
There you go.
And since they're all 90 plus, I didn't understand why they were meeting at night anyway.
That does seem unusual.
And they started meeting at night because they were working, but now they none of them work, so. So we got the quilters.
Yeah, we had a meeting one time while they were in there. And I just let them know that we would be next door, so. They were like, okay,
Yeah, they're very nice.
yeah, they were nice
What?
ladies.
It wasn't anything to try to, it wasn't to punish the good ones, it was just.
No, but that's the problem is,
When the tables and chairs were taking a beating, and yeah, so it just had to be.
the bad apples ruin it for everybody else. Give them a few more minutes. It's been 10. Did you hear who passed away down by the creek on the weekend? I haven't either. Seems strange.
So,
I think the family came in today.
not
but
last
I was at a
weekend,
meeting.
not last weekend, would have been the weekend before. We took a bike ride down the river path and had a beer at Wild Ride and then rode the bike back. And there was a man between the two streets, they said. And he was in a sleeping bag and he
Mhm.
was kind of face down and he had a hoodie and the sleeping bag was zipped up and he was kind of there on the creek. And so I decided when we came back, if he hadn't turned, I was gonna go over and, he looked dead, basically. And then when I came back, he had turned on his side, so I thought, well, obviously he's alive,
Yeah.
but I'm wondering.
Yeah, I know there was a homeless guy living down there, so maybe it was him.
This guy didn't seem to have any possessions. He was just in that sleeping bag, unless he puts his possessions in the sleeping bag with him. That was the thing that kind of, how usually they have.
Yeah. I know it's probably been 10, 15 years ago. My mom had a business on Deer Street and she knew some people that lived in a house on the creek. And a homeless individual had a tent down on the creek, but he also had an extension cord that went up to their garage that had his air conditioner plugged in. And the guy discovered it and he's like, oh, so he had to call the city police down to come deal with it. But it's like, well, that's cheeky.
Hmm.
Yeah, so that, I'm just putting two and two together.
Mhm.
It could be.
Does the Crook County have like a cooling place for?
This is a
Cameras?
cooling
This one?
center.
Okay.
And then the health department, yeah, but nothing in the evening.
Right. Only during business hours.
Well, unless they go to like one of the grocery stores or something like that.
Probably get in trouble for loitering there.
I would think they could go to Redemption House or somewhere, the cafe that, what is it, Compassionate Care Cafe, I think they could probably. Maybe.
Possibly the hospital. Okay, nobody's online.
I would call it.
All right. We will call it then and move forward. So, you want to make the motion or do you want me to do it?
You go ahead and do it.
I will make a motion that we approve as written the 2026-2027 budget
For Crook County Cemetery.
for the Crook County Cemetery District.
I will second.
All those in favor?
Hermrick, aye.
Would I? Motion passes. Budget is approved. Yay.
Yay.
Cool. All right. This meeting will now be adjourned.
And
So I went by the cemetery and the scrap